On today's episode of Coyote Nation TV, find out the advantages of studying abroad in college and how our ACTEC students are preparing for their district meet this Saturday. Today's December 13th, 2018, and Coyote Nation TV Live starts now.
Hey, what's up, Coyotes? I'm Sai Ali.
And I'm Sahana Patel. There are only 6 days left of the semester, so I'm sure most of you guys have made plans for over the break.
Yeah, Sahana, I'm planning on taking my family on a trip to Egypt this December.
That is so cool, but unfortunately, I'm not going out of the country, but I am going to Denver. And I know there are a lot of students who are planning to go out of the country for school. CNTV's Madison McFarland tells us more about how students plan to study abroad.
Learning a different language has its benefits, but actually traveling to a country and understanding the culture behind it is a whole different experience. Studying abroad allows college students to do this while having an adventure of a lifetime.
I think getting to know different cultures is so important. It changed my life. It changed the course of my life. I had no idea I wanted to study abroad until I tried it.
French teacher Madame Shaughnessy had the opportunity to travel abroad while she was in college.
I wanted to visit France, and I didn't want to do that for the first time on my own, so I wanted to go with a group that would kind of help me figure things out. We learned a lot about the culture in the classes that I took, and a lot about the language, just using the language quite a bit.
College counselor Miss Moore encourages students to plan ahead if they are interested in studying abroad.
It's important to make sure that the schools you're looking at offer study abroad programs. You may be surprised at the number of opportunities you have to study abroad in college.
Students can learn many valuable lessons by studying in a different country.
I hope to learn more about the history of other people and how other cultures live, and maybe get like a broader perspective on the world, not just the country I live in, but other nations as well and other people.
It opened up the rest of the world to me. I visited Africa and Italy, the UK, Germany, and it opens up a whole new world, and I think that's really important.
If you are interested in studying abroad in college, go speak to college counselor Miss Moore or Madam Shaughnessy to see what you can do now to prepare for your future. I'm Madison McFarland for Coyote Nation TV.
It's great that we have people who are interested in education outside of the U.S., but there are some great opportunities to study here as well. Academic Decathlon is competing this Saturday, and Sai Ali has a few members here to discuss how they are preparing for their district meet.
Thanks, Sahana, and thank you, ACTEC members, for being here. Can you please introduce yourselves?
My name is Sophia Martinez.
I'm Veronica Selva-Kumar.
Thank you for being on today's show. I wanted to know, you guys are competing, this year, preparing for this year's competition. Can you tell me how it went down last year?
So last year we did pretty well. We advanced from regionals to state, and we competed with schools from all over the state, and we even had some members that medaled at state. So that was really fun for us, and we had a really good opportunity.
Now, I know there's an occurring theme every year. Can you tell me about this year's theme?
So this year's theme is the 60s, and we have 10 subjects, and except for math, the interview, and speech, everything revolves around the theme of the 60s. So the history, the literature, everything is from that time period.
And can you just tell, students here about looking into ACTEC, in the future years?
So I think ACTEC is a really great program, and it is a lot of learning and a lot of things that you have to memorize and read, but it's really cool because, as Mr. Fain once said, you kind of get like a minor in the subject, and it's stuff that you don't forget. Like last year's theme was Africa, and I still remember a ton of stuff from last year, so.
That's awesome. All right, thank you guys for being on today's show, and we'll be back after this short commercial break.
Before we go, we have a holiday trivia question for you. The question is, according to the Guinness Book of World Records, what is the best-selling Christmas song of all time?
And your answer choices are White Christmas by Bing Crosby, All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey, Santa Claus is Coming to Town by Jackson 5, and Jingle Bell Rock by Bobby Helms.
For a chance to win Jason's Deli, tweet us your answer on Twitter at Coyote Nation TV, and remember, you have to be following us.
Sahana, I've never gone to Jason's Deli, but, if you're sick over the holidays, you might enjoy their hot soups, and, it's free food, so why not?
That is true. So, Sai, tell me, what is the most annoying Christmas song to you right now?
Sahana, I'm going to be honest with you. I hate all Christmas songs. But if you want to, choose a Christmas song, you can follow our Twitter account on Twitter at Coyote Nation TV and send us some, Christmas singles,
Yep. And you can check us out on packpage.org for more stories.
That's all for today's show. I'm Sai Hali.
And I'm Sahana Patel.
And you stay classy, Coyotes. Man, what Christmas song.